Here we go. Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. It's Friday. It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. Get your coffee, your tea, your orange juice, your water, and whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Friday. I'm excited. We done made it through a whole nother week. So come on, because it's Self-Care Friday. I'm ready, you guys. I am so excited to be here. Ah, and not only that, um, first off, if you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And so my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful. So the universe will open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Yes, good morning, beautiful. Good morning. I got you, Nikki. I got you. Okay. We doing angel answers this morning, and I got you, Nikki. I got you, beautiful. So I got the affirmation for today, a self-care card, as well as I'm gonna get us a card from the Angel Tarot, and then I'm doing angel answers, beautiful. So. I am so ready this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Miss K. Good morning, beautiful. I got you, sweetheart. Um, this morning is funny because you guys I got good morning, Miss Dow. Good morning, beautiful. So you guys know I got court this morning. And nonetheless, even though I've explained this to y'all 1,000 times, like I haven't done anything wrong, I'm taking the roof guy to court, you still get this little bit of anxiety or whatever the case may be. So I'm grateful to be going live this morning. So therefore, this could probably take my mind off of what I got going on here in about another hour or so. So it's all well. Yep, it's in divine order. I know that they got it. It's just, this is what I talk about when I say feeling human emotions. Dow, you want a card, sweetheart? I got you, sweet. I got you, Miss Dow. And so this is what I talk about when I say, even though you know that you've done nothing wrong, you still have human emotions. And so that's why I'm explaining this to you guys right now. I have human emotions. And so happy Friday, Miss Alex. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. And so even with that, it's okay. I recognize that I had this particular emotion and I'm moving through it. That's all. I'm moving through it. And it's going to be okay. Everything's in divine order. Like I said, I didn't do anything wrong. And so it's not as if I'm going to court. Yeah, I know. Good morning, brother. How are you? It's not as if I'm going to court like somebody taking me to court and I didn't did something wrong. I just have anxiety about the whole court situation, period. Good morning, Miss Wanda. Good morning, beautiful. And so I share that with y'all so that I can let y'all know that, listen, this is how you move through the emotion. He said, "Hey, it's a tide, boss." I know. This is how you move through the emotion. I recognize that I had that particular emotion. I know that that's what's going on with me this morning, and it's absolutely fine. I'm okay with that. And I'm gonna move through the whole little thing like I'm supposed to because I know that regardless of whatever the outcome is, they got it. They got total control. Yeah, but what I'm explaining to him, Alex, is that we human, and so we have that anxiety that takes over because it's the unknown. That's all. It's the unknown. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of me being right or whatever the case may be, I'm leaving the judgment in somebody else's hands. You get what I'm saying? And so you have anxiety about the unknown. It's not that you right or wrong. Right. It's just the anxiety about even having somebody else. Because I've seen things go wrong. I've seen judgments be wrong. And you be like, are you serious that that's happening? But nonetheless, I'm going to leave it in their hands. So, okay. I got you, Miss Alex. Okay, Miss Wanda, on this fruitful, forgiving, faithful Friday. I see Miss Wanda, do you want a card? Darnell, would you like a card as well? I like it too, because we are gonna have a fruitful Friday. It's gonna be amazing. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I got you, Miss Wanda. Oh, She said cards for everybody. Well, I don't be wanting to read people that don't want to be read. So our affirmation for this morning is, he says, sure, why not? Well, you know what? There you go, Nikki. Cards for everybody. I accept opportunities when they come my way. I feel confident about my future. I love it. I accept opportunities when they come my way. I feel confident about my future. And that's because I'm able to recognize opportunities when they come my way. It's a whole different thing when you can recognize the opportunity. Because a lot of times, sometimes we miss opportunities. Do you? And I know you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, because I ain't got no youngsters on here like that. Where you did something or made a decision, and later on down the line, you be like, damn, that's a missed opportunity. I probably could have been rich if I would have jumped on that. Or I probably would have been better off if I'd have jumped on that. Sometimes we miss the opportunity. And so what they're saying is that, hey, I accept opportunities because now I can recognize them, because I'm listening to my intuition, and I feel confident about my future because I know that they're going to take care of me, because guess what? I'm not going to miss them opportunities anymore. Good morning, you guys. So it's self-care Friday weekend, you guys. So I'm curious. They said, nope, stop. They told me to stop for a minute, and I'm sorry. I got to put some blessing oil on my hands. And you guys, I usually do this before the live, but this morning, this is what it is. Let's get it started. So I guess they want you to see a little bit of so prior to the live, usually I bless these hands. I usually put some blessing oil on my hands, and I close my eyes and I say a quick prayer that we get exactly what we need, the collective, us as a collective. And so I guess they said, hey, just give them some insight today. That's cool. Okay, don't you start with these jumpers this morning. They like, don't tell us what to. Okay. Don't tell us what to do. That's what I just heard. Don't tell me what to do. And so the weather is starting to break, which is absolutely fine. I was out this morning cleaning out the little flower spot, and because the flowers are starting to die. And that's cool, because it's time for people to go in the house and hibernate and put their little seeds in the ground. Remember? We got other stuff to move on to. All right. Oh, okay. So, you guys, we got change. And this is funny that we would get this card, because guess what? Week long, they've been talking about that, about transitioning, about changing, about you, period. And the thing is, it says a resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. A resistance to change is a resistance to life itself, because life is always evolving, it's always changing. That's why I say you got to be adaptable. So if you resist and change, that means you going against the current. So that's a resistance to life itself. You stagnating yourself when you resist change. So I watch people in the era, because I'm old enough. I watch people in the era of computers. So my granny wasn't a computer person, and as computer came around, they talked about how these things dummy down your brain, blah blah blah, this and this. Of course, because they're resistant to change. That's something new. That's something that they got to learn. And here it is. I'm older. Why can't we just keep doing the stuff that we've been doing the way we've been doing it? Why got to change this? They wasn't so acceptable to debit cards or cards, you know what I'm saying? Because cards used to get us in trouble, you know what I'm saying, and mess up our credit. So it wasn't so acceptable to cards. Resistant to change makes you resistant to life itself. It says, open your heart and mind to new beginnings. Open your heart and mind to new beginnings. You want to know why? Because it's always going to be a new beginning, because you are always going to be transforming. You're going to see new opportunities. And as you see new opportunities, new doors are going to open, and new doors. When you step to a new door, that's a different change. So you got to be open to new beginnings, because there's always going to be a new beginning, because you're going to always keep evolving to something different, something new, something more profound. So open yourself up to change. Everything don't always stay the same. And like I said, we just get comfortable in the position that we are in. When you are uncomfortable, that's when you move. You start making movements. So sometimes they have to put us in that spot of being uncomfortable. Because, hey, listen, I need you to move out of this spot because I got something else for you to do over here. And a lot of times we resist change because we're so comfortable in what we're used to. They say, hey, don't do that because we got something else going on over here. So don't fight. Don't fight the change, because you guys got this. You guys got this. And so over the weekend, what I'm hearing is you guys assess what you have going on and be open to change. Because that means you're going to look at stuff a little different. You're going to see stuff a little different. You're going to get more information. You're going to get what you need. But be open to change. Sometimes we see stuff going one way and they just keep saying, stop putting us in a box. We're not to be caged. We're not to be boxed up. The whole thing is that they say leave us with the opportunity to be able to be free and open and wow you. Because we got some things to show you if you just are adaptable to change. I put and I think it's on my regular page. I went on Facebook and it's this guy named Chris that I listen to. And somehow I was led to his page this morning. I hadn't listened to him and it's been a while. And what he was saying about what's happening in the universe right now, what's happening to us as far as opening up and being woke and all of those things is definitely something to listen to if you get an opportunity to. He's something else. And like I said, I think I love this card. I think that I put it on my regular page. I'm not sure if I put it on the business page, but I might go back and do that. But it's real profound. I only listened to the first maybe 30 minutes because it's like an hour long. But he hits on a lot of subjects about how you're feeling right now and the reason that you're feeling the way you're feeling because things are transitioning and changing. That's the funny thing, that I would listen to him this morning and he was talking about how the world is changing, how the energy is changing, what is going to be happening right here in the United States. And so, like I said, I encourage you guys to maybe listen a little bit to him and see what he got to say. I'm just throwing that out there. So, we got the 4 of fire, you guys. It says contentment. That's funny. Contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life. A successful completion of a project. All of that says what? Change. A successful completion of a project, guess what? That means you get ready to change over to something else. Because if you complete the project, what happens? You celebrate and you go on to the next project. Change. A happy home life. Because guess what? Either if it's not happy right now, that means some change is going to happen so you can have a happy home life. Contentment, peace, and abundance comes with change. So come on, let's get what the 4 I got for us. I am with it this morning. Okay. It says, you've worked hard and are now rewarded with contentment, peace, and abundance. You've worked hard and are now rewarded with contentment, peace, and abundance. Cause so it's just like you riding on that bike and you learning how to ride, and then when you finally learn how to ride, you get this, hey, I'm not scared of falling off anymore. I know I got this. This is the kind of groove y'all getting into right now. Cause y'all been listening to your intuition. You've been doing these little work. You've been meditating a little bit. You're trying to figure this thing out, and you're like, okay, I'm getting in a spot of contentment and peace. And so they said, hey, with that, you guys have been experiencing some abundance. So you've been getting your little blessings along the way and recognizing them as well. It says the freedom your success has afforded you provides deep feelings of satisfaction. The freedom your success has awarded you. So the funny thing is that I'm taking that portion of it because my job, the schooling that I took has awarded me freedom to work when I want to work or when I need to work, and not have to punch a clock or whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that for me, freedom was everything. I worked really hard to be able to work these kind of jobs where, oh, I just got to go to work and do this job and go home. It says you've safely navigated your way through the obstacles to place you to a place you can feel proud of. Did I just say that? I navigated my life to a point where I ended up with a job where I can go to work when I need to go to work and then not, because I needed freedom. It didn't come off the rip. I just navigated that way. Because guess what? Even if I didn't know it 10 years ago, my soul was feeling it. I've always been a worker. I've had a job since I was like 15 years old. So I've always been a worker, but it was always that freedom with, hey, my kids got to go to school. So I've always had to sacrifice and not work particular jobs or do particular things because I had children. And so when now they say, hey, we're going to give you the freedom to be able to make the money that you need to make, as well as help with the boo stanks and stuff like that, and fix a home up and all of that. Because guess what? I work the conventional 9 to 5. I wouldn't probably have enough energy to do all of these things. You get what I'm saying? I couldn't give so much energy to my life. I'm so grateful that they put me in a spot that I feel so free that guess what? I can do these lives. I still got energy to get up and fix on the house. I still got energy to, even after this, to go ahead and go to work because I know I ain't got to work a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-hour job. I'm grateful for that. So I'm content at the moment. Remember they said that. A successful completion of a project. So I'm in the midst of completing projects. So I'm content. I'm at peace and I recognize my abundance. It said matters at home are rewarding. They absolutely are, because like I said, I am doing what I need to do in my home to make it peaceful, to make it harmonious. Someone may be getting married or planning to move in with a partner. Now, I don't know who that is. This is what it says right here. Peace and harmony have been established, and now you seek stability and commitment. Peace and harmony has been established, and now you seek stability and commitment. So if you are peaceful and harmonious in whatever situation you got going on, if you vibing with it, it says then those are the things. Even with jobs, if you vibing with your job, sometimes we don't commit to jobs. I've had a job where I'm like, yep, this is just a temp job. I'm not fucking around. I won't be here long, and I knew that. So there was no commitment there. I wasn't vibing with the job, but some jobs you vibe with. And when you vibe with that job, so they're not just saying relationships. When you're at peace and harmony with a particular job or a situation or a relationship, then it becomes stability because you commit to it. And then guess what? When something happens and it makes you uneasy, it's time to move around again. That's all. Sometimes, here we go with one of them granny quotes. Sometimes we just there for a reason and a season. And it's okay to get comfortable in the spot that you're in, but just know that sometimes you're going to have to make a move. So be adaptable to change, because change happens even when you don't want it to happen. Yeah. And I accept that, Alex. I accept that, hey, yeah, I'm going to work here and there. I accept that the universe freed up my time so that I can properly use my gifts. I'm cool with that. I like doing my lives. You guys, I told you that. So with that being said, again, we're going to change. Be adaptable to change. Like I said, here it is. And I guess here we go. We went from just last week, we went from Facebook to YouTube. Do you know how terrified I probably was? Y'all couldn't imagine, because I was so sure that so many people were going to fall off, because you lose people in between transitions. And I know that because I've transitioned from one thing to another, even positions or whatever the case may be. You lose friends in transition and everything else. So my fear is that I was going to lose my audience or the people that I have. And they said, hey, that's your tribe. What you scared of? And so I kept, procrastinating, moving from Facebook to YouTube until they kept glitching me and stuff. We said move, Teresa. And I stepped out of that fear, which is what it shouldn't have been anyways. And because it irritated me, this is how they get you to move. That's why I'm explaining this. This is how they get you to move when you ain't moving fast enough for them. It irritated me. And since it irritated me, then I started moving. I'm like, oh no, I got to do something. I can't do this. I got to go on YouTube or something. But look what happened. We all transitioned and changed. You guys came right along with me and changed. So it's not as hard as we think it is. Sometimes we think more into it than what we're supposed to. I'm just saying. So good morning, everybody. And I'm ready to do our angel answers. Because guess what? Today is Friday. So Nikki, you are first. Miss K, you after Nikki. So y'all know how it works. It still works the same. I think so I'm shuffling the cards. Think of whatever your question is, and let me know when you would like for me to stop shuffling the cards by putting a heart in the comments, and let's get it. So it's Nikki, K, and then after K is Dial. Okay, let's go. All righty. Woohoo! Okay, cards, you want to jump everywhere, don't you? Don't do me like that this morning. I heard you, Nikki. I heard you. I heard you. Okay. So, Nikki, something you've been thinking about, they said to reconsider, ma'am. Something that has been on your mind, they said you might want to reconsider. So, let me give you what it says, ma'am, because you might want to reconsider. It says there's an element of your plan that should be reevaluated. Take some time to really go through your project or your proposal thoroughly. So it's something that you're doing. It's something that you've been thinking about. They say, hey, I need you to go over the plan again, because you might want to reconsider. And I keep hearing that it might be a cheaper way to do that. I don't know what I don't even know what you got going on, but they said it might be a cheaper way to do what it is that you're trying to do. So I don't know what you're trying to do, but they said reconsider, because it might be a cheaper way to do it. It says share your intentions with a trusted friend or advisor who can give you objective feedback. Ask your angels for guidance. This is not the moment to make the change in your life that you're considering. A better time is coming, or you'll realize that you wish to choose a different kind of transformation for yourself. I don't get that. I don't get choosing a different one. I get reconsider. So look over it again. So that is a certain little aspect that you're missing, or they keep saying you can do it cheaper. So again, like I said, I don't know, was something that you've been thinking about. They said you can do it cheaper. That's what your reconsideration is. You can do it cheaper than what you're either currently doing it or looking into doing it. It can be done cheaper than what you got going on. So you know what you got going on, cousin Nick. Miss K, it's your turn to burn, man. Reconsider, Miss Nikki. Miss K. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And Dow, you are after Miss K. Woohoo! Look at you. Miss Nikki, you've been doing it. And how is your head feeling this morning? All right. She said, I don't know how to put the heart up, but I put heart. Miss K. I don't know what your question was, ma'am, but it said, don't stop. Da, 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 da. You say, I don't know why I got the horn. Da, 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 da. It said, don't stop, Miss K. I know, I'm excited about that card, and I don't know why, but whatever you doing, it said, don't stop. It says, this is not the time to give up. Continue to move in the direction of your hopes, dreams, or plans. You are on the right path, and you should see progress as long as you stay the course. Ah! Look at there. Look at there. They was like, look, we so proud of you. Don't stop. They said, keep going. You got this. You doing this. Look, you'll see the progress that you're looking for. To stay the course. They said, it's very important that you stand your ground and believe in yourself. It's very important that you stand your ground and believe in yourself. Don't let others intimidate you into quitting. I love that for you. Don't let others intimidate you into quitting, because people like to talk you out of stuff. They said, you know what's right. We talk to you. You know what's right. They said, just stay the course. Just stay the course. If you asking us for something, if you see yourself being somewhere, if you see yourself doing something, just stay the course. Don't let people talk you out of your plan. Just because they don't have the same vision doesn't mean you shouldn't follow through with your heart. Because guess what? It ain't they plan, it's yours. And so, yeah, I can be like, oh, I don't see you being with such and such, and I don't see you doing X, Y, and Z. But guess what? That's not fair. Follow your heart. I don't walk in your shoes. So I don't feel your pain. I don't feel your love. And so I'm telling you to keep persevering forward. Don't stop. Dun, 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 dun. That's what they said. So I'm liking that, Miss K. Look at there. They happy this morning. Miss Dow, it's your turn to burn. Alex, you after Miss Dow. Woo-wee. I'm excited about that. Keep going, girl. Woo. I'm accepting all that too. Don't stop. Just keep moving. Just keep moving despite what other people say. That, you know what, people not going to agree with you. But guess what? It ain't their life anyways. It's yours. Don't stop. Get it. Get it. That's right. They said you moving on your own. And that's yours. And everything that you're going to get is yours. So don't worry about what other people think. It ain't none of their business anyways. Miss Dolly, if you still on here, it's your time. babe. Okay. I'm gonna tell you what. They said stop. So I'm going to stop. Okay. Dial. If you come back and watch later or whatever, if you hear right now, it says peaceful resolution. Peaceful resolution. Mm. Hey. It says the challenges you're inquiring about are going to come to an end. Conflict will cease and soon be replaced with harmony. There will be a sense of peace shared by all, even if some only agree to disagree, because that's exactly what's going to happen. Everybody's not going to agree on the situation that you got going on. They're not going to agree, but some will agree to disagree and just move around. It'll come to an end. It says disagreements will be resolved in your favor, and that's because you're the elder of whatever is going on. And so they're probably just going to be like, hey, listen, I'm over it. I'm over it, and everybody just gonna cease fire. This includes struggles with employers, legal battles, um, arbitrations, and even strife among family and friends. That's what I just said. It says, be forgiving and understanding with those who may have been in error, because they wrong, they learning, they said, hey, they still learning and you still learning too. And so even if they were wrong, they said, hey, please just be a little forgiving and understanding that, hey, they had to learn a lesson just like we do sometimes, and don't be so hard on them, even though you already know you were right. Just don't be so hard on them. It says, allow peace to come with grace and dignity for everyone. So even the people that agree to disagree, even if they just leave it alone, just let it be peaceful, graceful, so that everybody else can move forward. Stop revisiting the past sometimes, because the past bring up hurt that don't need to be brought up. Because you want to know why? If you're not going to fix it and repair it, it don't need to be brought up. I'm just saying. Because a lot of times we bring that up and we do that, and we open up old wounds that ain't ready to be healed. And then here we go. We got a whole nother thing going on. I'm just saying. So they said, even when you know you're right, be kind to others, because, hey, they learning just like us. Miss Alex, it's your turn to burn. Miss Wanda, you are after Miss Alex. What you got going on this morning, Miss Alex? Woo-wee. It's so quiet this morning. I am so excited about it being quiet. Woo! Okay, Miss Alex. Miss Wanda, you after Miss Alex. And maybe she didn't have to click off too, but here's her card. As look at there, boop. Soon as I was finna say something, this is so funny because they like messing with Alex. So hey, and with your funny self that you're gonna put up two hearts, because they look what pops up. It said ask your angels with an S, not one or two, but two. Look, boop, boop, boop. Extra angels. I don't know why they like messing with Alex. So hey, all right. They said ask. I'm gonna give you what it says. Extra angels. It says your angels are always with you, Alex. Your angels are always with you. However, you must ask for assistance in order for them to provide you with the help that you're seeking, because heaven respects your free will choices. So what they're saying is that you forget sometimes to just ask. And because it's not the norm. It's not the norm for you to be like, hey, listen, you guys, I need some help with this particular thing. You're learning to do that, but they're just reminding you that don't forget that we right here. And so when you getting frustrated, when some stuff going on, they say, hey, we right here. Just ask us for some help. They can't take your free will choices away. But if it's something that you need, or it's something that you want, or it's something that you need to do, they say, hey, just tell them. Even if it's something that you want to let go, they say, hey, just tell us. I need to let that go. It says, state your questions to your angels clearly. You can do so either out loud or silently in your mind. Your angels will instantly help you according to the divine will. Yes? Yes, ma'am. This 975. Uh-huh. It says your angels will instantly help you according to the divine will. So you're going to get the help that you asking for. That, like I said, they just reminding you. Don't forget that we right here. You don't have to do this alone. A lot of times we feel alone because everybody else ain't on the same page as us, or they ain't doing what we doing, and we moving around. They say, hey, you ain't alone. We right here. So listen, babe, don't forget to ask us for help. I need help getting out of this particular situation. I need help getting a foot into this particular situation. I need help with understanding a particular situation. They said we right here and we'll do exactly what the divine want us to do. All you got to do is tell us. That's all you got to do. It says your angels may also have special messages for you about the situation that you're asking about. Sit quietly in a peaceful place, indoors or out in nature, and ask for advice and guidance. Notice what messages come up to you. It's possible the answers will come to you through your feelings, hearing, or sight, or perhaps you will just know the answer. You can also ask the angels for signs during the day to guide you onto the right path. They said, listen, we walk with you all day. We're there all day. We don't just sleep with you. We don't just watch you sleep. We're there all day. In those difficult times when you have questions, when you don't completely understand, or when you frustrated, they say, hey, listen, I need some clarity so that I can handle this situation because I'm not clear on exactly what's going on. They said, talk to us just like you would talk to that friend. Talk to us just like you'll give somebody else some information. They said, talk to us just like that. We're going to give you exactly what you need. We're right here. So it's just a reminder that they right here. Ask your angels, Alex. Miss Wanda, it's your turn to burn, babe. Darnell, you're after her if you still here, babe. Getting it this morning. I'm excited. And they, like I said, they love messing with Alex. She can put up 2 hearts. Oh, I did yours already, Miss Dow. So I'm assuming after the, it's okay. I already did it. I'm assuming after the live goes off, because you were right before Alex. You can rewind and see. So I want to say maybe at the 30-minute mark. Go back to the 30-minute mark and somewhere around there so that you could get the reading. Okay. Look at there. They said we got this. You got this. Miss Wanda, it's your turn to burn, baby. Everybody get one. You get one. You get one. And you get one. Oh, Darnell, don't play with me, boy. What you got going on? Okay, Darnell. What in the world? Because the cards are all over the place. Okay. Miss Wanda, here it is. And now you got the same card too, ma'am. Whatever. It says peaceful resolution. That's funny that you would get the same card. Now, it's funny. Dial. So listen to Miss Wanda's, and it may not have the correct reading, or because I'm going to read it, but Miss Dial, you got that card. This was your card too. So it's funny that Miss Wanda would get this card too. Miss Dial, it was your card. This was your card, and this is Miss Wanda's card too. It says peaceful resolution, Miss Wanda. It says the challenges you're inquiring about are going to come to an end. Conflict will cease and soon be replaced with harmony. There will be a sense of peace shared by all, even some only agree to disagree. Disagreements will be resolved in your favor. This includes struggles with employers, legal battles, arbitrations, and even strife among family and friends. So be forgiving and understanding with those who may have been in error. So again, they keep saying that, hey, you may be right about a particular situation, but sometimes you have to be forgiving because guess what? People don't know. They don't understand. And even when they agree to disagree, that's them. They have to deal with that. And so you got to come to grips with that. They say, hey, it's a peaceful resolution. It's over with. You can move forward from that. Everybody can agree to disagree and move forward because it's going to be in the best for everybody. It says allow peace to come with grace and dignity for everybody. So they said you don't have to force it. It's going to come anyways. So you don't have to go and extend your hand or do anything. The peace is going to come anyways with grace and dignity. Sometimes all we need to do is be quiet. That's me. I'm going to take some of that. Sometimes all we need to do is be quiet and it'll work itself out anyways. And so, Ms. Dial, if you were wondering, you can go back and watch your portion of it, but you guys got the same card. So, Head, it's your turn to burn. And you are the last person for today. Again, I thank you guys for coming on here and doing the card of the day with me and getting your angel answers. I appreciate all your time and your patience while I go through this and do these things and an exchange of energy. But I love you guys so very much. And I want you to know that guess what? Change is going to happen regardless. And so be adaptable and know that, hey, it's going to happen. So do your thing. Do whatever make you happy. Because you're the only person that, yeah, there we go. There he is. There he is. Woo, boy. Darnell. It said, let go. He got his hands out, raised up. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let's get it. It says the time has come to let go of this situation. Darnell, I don't know what you asked him, but they said it is time to let go of this situation. Stop focusing on how or when it will be solved or even why it occurred. It says relationships that are unhealthy or unfulfilling should be released in order to allow something better to come along. Ooh, Darnell, they done playing with you. I'm going to go back and I'm going to read that again. It says relationships that are unhealthy or unfulfilling should be released in order to allow something better to come along. It says don't worry. Source and your angels have everything under control. A key aspect to manifesting your desires is to ask for what you want and then to release it to heaven. Ask them for exactly what you want. Be specific with what you want. Don't play around. Be specific with what you want and let it go so they can work it out. It says, if you've drawn this card, you may be holding on too tightly to the way your dreams will unfold. Make a wish and then lead the rest to the angels. Make a wish and leave the rest to the universe. They got you. They got you. But they said that you got to learn how to let go. Toxic relationships, stuff that's unfulfilling and unhealthy for you. If it is not a plus, it's a minus. And I don't care how much you try to make it a plus, it's still gonna minus you because you're giving out energy. You're minusing yourself to make somebody plus. They said no. If they don't come plus, they're gonna take away from you. So they said you let go of anything that's unhealthy and unfulfilling. Anything, any relationships. That mean family, that mean friends, that mean anybody. Because the only way to manifest your desires is you're going to have to learn how to let go. So, with that being said, I have had a wonderful live today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Our first week on YouTube has been amazing. I thank you again for allowing me to transition and make this change. I want you to go out. I want you to have a wonderful weekend. I want you to open up doors and feel confident that everything that you do is in divine order. I want you to accept the change that's going to come happen. It's going to happen. Be adaptable. Because in order for you to get the things that you're asking for, you're going to have to change. Be specific with the angels when you're asking them for help. Just tell them what you want. I keep getting this gospel song. Tell them what you want. Tell them what you want. That's all. Talk to them just like you talk to your girlfriends. Just like you talk to your homeboys. Tell them exactly what you want. They right here. They listening. They right here on your side. Hey, I'm on go. They 10 toes down with you. If you ain't got to worry about nothing else, you worry about them. They 10 toes down. They got you. And so with that being said, I want you to have a fruitful, forgiving, fantastic Friday. I love you guys so very much. And I want nothing but the best for you. So today, you have freedom to do whatever it is you want to do. So I want you to make it great. I love you guys so very much. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a great weekend. And I will definitely see you here, if it's the universe's willing, Monday for the card of the day. Let go. That's the key word. Thank you, Alex. I'll see you guys Monday. Bye-bye.